Harry Potter Trivia Speed Round 6. Track if you can get all questions right. Question: what form does Dumbledore's Patronus take? The answer is Phoenix. Fun fact: it symbolizes rebirth and hope. Question: what kind of dragon does Victor Crumb face? The answer is Chinese fireball. Fun fact: also called the lion dragon due to its mane-like flames. Question: who introduces Harry to the wizarding world? The answer is Hagrid. Fun fact: he takes Harry to Diagon Alley for the first time. Question: what is the core of Harry Potter's wand? The answer is Phoenix Feather. Fun fact: Harry's wand has a twin, and it belongs to Lord Voldemort. Question: who does Draco Malfoy marry? The answer is Astoria Greengrass. Fun fact: she comes from another old pureblood family. Question: what is the name of the room that appears when needed? The answer is Room of Requirement. Fun fact: it changes based on the seeker's need. Question: what position does Percy Weasley hold at the Ministry? The answer is Junior Assistant to the Minister. Fun fact: he later reconciles with his family. Question: what item allows you to travel through time? The answer is Time Turner. Fun fact: Hermione used it to rescue Buckbeak and save Sirius Black. Question: what is the spell to mend broken bones? The answer is Episcape. Fun fact: used for small healing spells, unlike major regrowths. Question: what subject does Professor Binns teach? The answer is History of Magic. Fun fact: he's the only ghost teacher at Hogwarts. Question: who helps Harry learn to control his emotions to block Voldemort? The answer is Professor Snape. Fun fact: he teaches him occlumency. Question: what color is Polyjuice Potion when brewed correctly? The answer is mud-like brown. Fun fact: its color varies depending on the subject's DNA. Question: who gives Harry his first chocolate frog card of Dumbledore? The answer is Ron Weasley. Fun fact: Harry later realizes Dumbledore's fame early on. Question: who teaches flying at Hogwarts? The answer is Madam Hooch. Fun fact: she also referees Quidditch matches. Question: who created the first invisibility cloak? The answer is Death. Fun fact: according to the Tales of Beetle the Bard. Question: what spell causes a person to levitate uncontrollably? The answer is Levicorpus. Fun fact: invented by Snape and used by James Potter to humiliate him. Harry later uses it unknowingly. Question: who killed Sirius Black? The answer is Bellatrix Lestrange. Fun fact: she taunted Harry immediately afterward. Question: what is Ron's middle name? The answer is Belius. Fun fact: Rowling said she chose it to sound humorously old-fashioned. Question: what spell causes a person to forget something? The answer is Obliviate. Fun fact: before going on the run, Hermione casts Obliviate on her own parents, making them forget they ever had a daughter. Question: what spell reveals hidden magical writing or objects? The answer is Apericium. Fun fact: Hermione tries it on Tom Riddle's diary. Doesn't work on Horcruxes. Question: what color is unicorn blood? The answer is silver. Fun fact: it shines with an unearthly glow and sustains life at a cost. Question: what spell is used to disarm an opponent? The answer is Expelliarmus. Fun fact: Harry used it against Voldemort in their final duel, proving defense can be powerful. Question: what spell is used to conjure fire? The answer is Incendio. Fun fact: it's one of the first offensive spells taught at Hogwarts, used for candles, combat, and emergencies. Question: what creature's tears have healing powers? The answer is Phoenix. Fun fact: Fawkes saved Harry's life in Chamber of Secrets by healing his basilisk wound. Question: what spell repairs broken objects? The answer is Reparo. Fun fact: Hermione uses Reparo constantly, most memorably to fix Harry's glasses in Sorcerer's Stone. Thanks for watching. If you had fun, give us a like, hit subscribe, and share the magic with your fellow Potterheads. Dive into more trivia adventures right here on our channel. See you in the next video.